Can't you see I'm calling? A girl like you should wear a warning. It's dangerous, I'm falling. There's no escape, I can't wait. I need a hit, baby give me it. You're dangerous, I'm loving it. Get too high, you can't calm down. Losing my head, spinning round and round. Do you feel me now? With the taste of your lips, I'm alright. You're toxic, I'm slipping under. Taste of a poison paradise. I'm addicted to you, but you know that's a toxic. And I love what you do, but you know that you're toxic. It's getting late to give you up. I took a sip from the devil's cup. Slowly, it's taking over me. You get too high, you can't calm down. Losing my head, spinning round and round. Do you feel me now? With the taste of your lips, I'm alright. You're toxic, I'm slipping under. Taste of a poison paradise. I'm addicted to you, but you know that you're toxic. Like I love what you do, but you know that you're toxic. You know that you're toxic. Taste of your lips, I'm alright. You're toxic, I'm slipping under. Taste of a poison paradise. I'm addicted to you, but you know that you're toxic. Taste of your lips, I'm alright. You're toxic, I'm slipping under. Taste of a poison paradise. And I love what you do, but you know that you're toxic. Intoxicating now, love now. I think I'm ready now. I think I'm ready now. Intoxicating now, with the loving now. I think I'm ready now.
It's your boy, the Big Boofa, and you're watching Limitless Wrestling. Yeah, baby.
Following contest is presented by Main Vintage Toys, and it's scheduled for one fall.
And look no further, the alternative. A toy enthusiast in his own right, sponsored by our dear friends, Anthony Greene. 0-5 since the Vacation Land Cup. But he is unplussed, undeterred, fresh off that Noah tour, as we know, Top Shelf.
Would be told, Johnny Torres, I'd be a little deterred myself if I didn't know who I was competing against.
Oh yeah.
Set to originally take on Zillafot 2. Not to be done tonight, as Anthony Greene has now suitable competition, from what I understand. We just don't know who yet.
We're waiting in the wings to find out exactly the name. We know the place, and we know the time.
You know, there's a lot of fine young competitors out back there tonight that I see just waiting for an opportunity. I see a Seabass Finn back there, perhaps.
And I hear a mixed bag of a reaction to what was once the most beloved of all of the Limitless Wrestling roster.
Undoubtedly. 100%.
It's time to hear from Judas himself.
Yes, it's up.
I really don't get it. I come out and you boo me. I'm not sure how aware you guys are. I just traveled 24 hours from India just so I could be here tonight.
Sounds miserable.
Yet, my scheduled opponent calls in sick a week in advance. I have done everything for nearly 10 years to make sure Limitless Wrestling is considered one of the greatest independent wrestling companies in the entire world. But you boo me!
Well, what have you done for us lately, pal?
We did for
But
Desmond Cole.
you cheer people like Desmond Cole?
Absolutely.
Yep.
Part of a lion.
Desmond Cole, who's not even here tonight, by the way.
Would be if he could be.
Listen to that reaction. The big poof on
Chant it
Desmond
all
Cole.
you want, he's not walking through that curtain. Then you cheer Gabby Forza. Gabby Forza, who can't even win a match clean in the ring tonight.
Without.
And don't get me started
Are
on
you serious?
Aaron Rourke.
He already beat you.
A guy, the first chance he gets with a contract in front of his face, he signs it because he can't wait to leave all of you.
We talk about the mystery might be getting solved, Johnny Torres.
Yes. Yes. Yes! Evil Gay!
Peace indeed.
Dime piece.
How about WWE ID prospect Aaron Rourke?
The WWE knows a 10 out of 10 when they see it. And the dime piece racing brick south. Anthony Greene, he knows that Aaron Rourke's already got his number. He better be begging, pleading with whatever God he subscribes to that Aaron Rourke is not calling that, not cashing in that shit tonight.
Wait a minute! Oh! Minihura!
Baby! Aaron Rourke.
That question has been answered, folks. Anthony Greene in a rematch with the dime piece Aaron Rourke, a rematch from our 9-year anniversary show, where, like you said, Johnny, Aaron Rourke picked up the victory.
And I gotta believe for Aaron Rourke, this is personal more than it is professional, because when you look at the professional resume, Aaron Rourke has knocked off Anthony Greene already. So this isn't about adding a bullet point. This is about the honor of Limitless Wrestling. And Aaron Rourke, the dime piece, is stepping up to the plate. And Anthony Greene already hightailing it. Nothing doing. Said it before, I'll say it again about many of the gifted combatants on our event tonight here at the Limitless Wrestling Bissell
What are
Brothers.
you doing?
Bash.
Are you biting his chest?
Tried to no avail. None of that perimeter offense.
Anthony Greene in the hard right. Anthony Greene trying to take him right back down, boot to the gut. Overhand right, landing flush on the forehead of Aaron Rourke.
Lest we forget, Anthony Greene, that wrestling IQ,
High.
Never
Wrestling
been
IQ.
higher.
You always say it.
never been higher. We always have to watch Anthony Greene in the transitional moments.
You know, it's funny, like you said, coming back from India. 24 hours we'll cover. Hold on a second. Coming back from India. How about the month of February? Another month spent at Pro Wrestling Noah. A frequent flyer to Pro Wrestling Noah.
But think about the priority that Anthony Greene has placed Limitless in this regard. He could have easily said that he was crashing in Mumbai another night. And instead, he wanted to stake his claim. But Aaron Rourke,
Wait a minute.
so much prettier,
Quite.
early.
Aaron Rourke. putting on the brakes. Oh, wait a minute. That schoolboy drops him right into the corner, back and neck. Hitting those turnbuckles and the boots being put down by Anthony.
The neck was special. And now, Anthony Greene, a gifted striker in his own right, laying down the letter. Anthony Greene, all of the goals that he had set for himself, wanted to beat John Walters and Herman. Didn't happen.
Did not.
Wanted to beat Aiden Agro in Yarmouth. Didn't happen.
Walked away from that fatal four-way back in December without a victory.
In
Defense of
singles.
Vernon Lycan.
Yes, indeed. Anthony Greene, that's not a chip on his shoulder. That's the whole bag. But now, you can see the urgency etched across Anthony Greene's entire body.
Once again, just putting the boots, a different type of Anthony Greene.
And lest we forget, last time, in an event atmosphere of this magnitude, Anthony Greene was challenging for the Limitless Wrestling World Championship. Now tonight, stepping to Aaron Rourke, a VLC finalist in his own right. Anthony Greene, I've got to believe he's fighting the odds and Aaron Rourke.
Whoa! Tough landing for Aaron Rourke, getting turned inside out by Anthony Greene. Once again, you know, Anthony Greene's a wrestler. He's going to wrestle you. But we've seen a lot of just, you know, the transitional just chokes and boots to the gut and just grittiness. A certain grittiness that Anthony Greene did not usually bring to the table. I think that's why I'm a little thrown off here. It's unusual to see that about Anthony Greene.
And with that high wrestling IQ that we talked about, we don't often have to bring up the dark side of that. When you use that for evil rather than for good. We're seeing it firsthand, Troy.
And again, it's unusual. We've seen Anthony Greene. He's had his moments here in this wrestling. He's had more than not, oftentimes beloved.
Yes, indeed.
Well, we've seen him in the past when
after Iron Rip Bison stole that boot of his.
right, and that's what I'm saying. We've seen that type of Anthony Greene, but even then, you know, I don't remember a type of time where it was just choking your opponent, gouging the eyes of the opponent. I don't remember that from Anthony Greene.
Our last restable appearance in Worcester, Massachusetts, lest we forget, Rip Bison and Anthony Greene in a scrap match was our headliner for that. We have been down this road to some extent before, but that was semi-paved. It's not complete dirt like it is now.
And once again, Anthony Greene, in the worst kind of way, needs a victory tonight, coming at the expense of an Aaron Rourke, who had an excellent 2024 and so far is at a stellar 2025.
You're a baseball guy right up with me. Aaron Rourke's gonna have to pitch the perfect game tonight. Nobody home for AG, but he gets the elbow up. Split second with the offense.
Oh, nicely done, Aaron Rourke.
The Tiger feint sweep, if you will.
Very different. Talk about the high wrestling IQ of Anthony Greene. Not to be outdone on that wrestling standardized test. Takes time getting back to his feet. Cartwheels into position. Clothesline. Nicely done. Takes out Anthony Greene. Back up to his feet. Face first into the canvas. A little bit of the hair, a little bit of the back of the neck.
We're sticking. We're moving. Fireman's carry now.
What are you looking for here? Aaron Rourke. Nicely done across the knee.
Rushiga Roshi. And now Aaron Rourke. He's been so close so many times. But I gotta believe being 2-0 against Anthony Greene, that's what gets you to the dance.
I was going to say, that does not happen often for any competitor, not just at Limitless Wrestling, but elsewhere as well.
Who else can say
again,
that?
coming off the rope, sits out with it. Cover, two, there only two.
Aaron Rourke, he continues to expand that toolbox of his, and we see the benefits, the dividends of it firsthand. Because all of these opponents, every time they game plan for the dime piece, they come up just a nickel short. Aaron Rourke letting them all know.
He's letting them know. He's telling, not showing. He's got to keep showing.
Calling for the hip attack.
Gets it. Anthony Greene in the worst way.
And he's been on the receiving end of Ryusuke's Taguchi. He knows a good hip attack when he sees it.
Certainly has. Former one half of the GHC Tag Team Champions. That's the global honored crown.
But now, Anthony Greene, he's watched his share of Apollo 55. He knows the game.
Belly to back suplex grabs. Anthony Greene trying to figure something out here.
Oh no! Oh, the worst possible position that Anthony Greene could be in the drop zone, but hold on! Breaker!
Cover! He's got him, Johnny! Only two.
That neck breaker, and now the brain eater!
Cover, 2, 3. Only two. Innovative offense from one Anthony Greene. The best thing in wrestling. Trying to prove his worth to the 1,200 plus fans here tonight at Brick South in Portland, Maine.
How many times have these fans listening to us on IWTV YouTube heard me refer to something as a phase shift? That's a stopper. The brain eater is going to stop your momentum flow. Anthony Greene absolutely has his entire playbook figured out. Aaron Rourke now fighting seemingly off his back with the leash in here.
Well, once again from Anthony Greene. Answered back from Aaron Rourke. Forearm from Anthony Greene.
And this may be the best opponent in this situation that Anthony Greene could have asked for. Because anybody else he may have taken lightly, but not somebody that's beaten him before.
Ugh! Super kick from Anthony Greene.
Back and forth we go, the head kick.
Turns him inside out.
We call that old reliable. Now Anthony Greene fired up. The Emerald Spirit.
Ugh.
But my God, the capoeira kick brained upside the head. And now Rourke coming in hot.
Anthony Greene muscles him up. Buckle bomb.
Finds the bottom two, and they may be the most important of the two. And now Shaker Heights, the alternate ending.
Rourke trying to get him up once again. Alabama slam position. Aaron Rourke, wait a minute.
Dude Buster! Dude Buster! Got it!
All of it. Center. Only two. Page out of the book. One Trent Beretta, one half of the Dude Busters. What a buddy of one Brian Myers. One half of the training team of one Aaron Rourke.
Chris Statlander has put folks to bed with that. DSK has put folks to bed with that. I gotta believe it's the calling card of the entire region of Long Island.
Smart Mark Sterling has put away maybe a person that's not up to me.
It's the official move of Long Island. But now Aaron
Dorian
Rourke.
Graves has put away a lot of people with that. EJ Risk has put away a lot of people with that.
Hey, Bear Bro. Anyways,
He's getting ready for the battle. Oh, yeah.
Oh! And now Aaron Rourke. That figure eight has worked to great effect in the VLC. But now finds himself on the apron. Crowns Anthony Greene. And now the center. No, sir. Not today. Anthony Greene.
What's he looking for? Trying to shake the lead out here. Wait a minute. I was talking about the Lambo leap earlier, but wait a minute.
Look what you did.
Am I going to have to call that again? Wait a minute. Look at that Finley roll from the second, otherwise known as the Lambo leap. If he gets it. Oh, no, wait a minute. Ah! It's the move that put Ashley Vox on the shelf.
Yes,
Cover.
indeed.
2 through only 2.
We call that the Hermanizer.
God. Sounds miserable.
Wow. Unless you have lunch or... Anyways, Anthony Greene, he can't believe it. That was the maneuver that Ezra would say. That was the coup de grace for Ashley Vox and Herman May.
Anthony Greene favoring perhaps the hamstring. What's he looking for here?
Moonsault.
Picture perfect moonsault. Had it landed. Aaron Rourke catches him. Nicely done.
Sticks him with the code red.
Only 2.
Here we had Anthony Greene living in a house of glory. Split leg moonsault.
Gotta make that cover, Aaron Rourke. Wait a minute. Don't waste too much time.
What are we doing? That's
Got a thought here. Maybe not enough.
2. Get out of here. in this economy?
I don't know if it's split leg moonsault going to the top rope here. Regular moonsault. Picture perfect. And now he sticks his dismount. Gets up.
Wow!
The skid continues for Anthony Greene.
Wow!
With an exclamation.
The timepiece, Aaron Rourke!
With an exclamation point, Johnny.
How many times have we seen a combatant up their ante when the stakes are in their favor and they lose it all? Aaron Rourke, he put his revolver on the table and said, I got all 6 shots. And by God, he landed all of them. Aaron Rourke, 2-0 against Anthony Greene.
Anthony Greene outside the ring. You can see him. He is livid. He is not happy about it.
Why would you be?
What is that? Give me that, Johnny. What does that make Anthony Greene in his last 6 contests?
Well,
7
goodness
contests.
gracious, great balls of fire. That is, if my numbers are right, that is 6 losses in his last 6 bouts.
Unheard of. We took you to Orono Brewing like 5 years ago before the pandemic.
Yeah, shut up. Thank you.
We didn't wrestle. And then a pandemic happened immediately after we took him to the brewery.
Let's go.
You can say you built this place, Anthony, but I run this place now. And you can say whatever you think to make you sleep better next week, but the fact of that is I beat you twice now here at Limitless.
Yeah, baby.
Twice. I don't give a damn if you come in. I drive from Long Island, New York, every freaking month of the year to be here. And while you were homegrown here, I came from Creative Pro Wrestling and I earned their love and the respect of this place. You were handed it. I earned it. And there's a big difference.
Yup.
So take your selfish ass to the back because it's not your time, it's mine.
Walk away. Walk
Don't
away.
piss me off.
Piss him off or get pissed on.
No matter what ring, I'm still the baddest bitch to stand in one.
Talk to him. Aaron Rourke, baby. Quarter piece. Oh, he's gone. Well, there's no alternative now.
Obviously, if you've seen me before, if you've done this before, you're kind of saying the same thing. There's a lot of changes happening in my life right now. No, it's not just the fact that I'm bald.
What's wrong with that?
I think I make you look fierce. I don't know. Repping all the bald people here. We still look hot, man.
Let's go!
Thank you. But a lot of you know that I have been WWE ID'd and I am an official prospect.
Taking my hat off. We all know.
I may deserve it, but it's because of all of you that I've gotten here. So thank yourselves, because without you, there's no me. Truly. But what I've been saying, I wish I could have beat the show. Sorry. What I've been saying time after time is that this is my year and I keep waiting for something to happen. I keep winning, I keep gaining momentum, but I just keep waiting. And honestly, if I'm being truthful with every single person here, I don't know how much time I have left on the indies. I really don't. I know. So I want to capitalize on the time I have now. There's no better time than this year, than right now. So to the main event that's happening, Dijak, Thomas, I am watching very closely because whoever wins next month, Yarmouth, April, you will be going up against Evil Gay, the dime piece, Aaron Rourke for the Limitless Heavyweight Championship. It's my time. I'm calling my shot right now. Since 2018, all I've ever heard is limitless, limitless, limitless. This is the pinnacle. This is the place to be. And God freaking damn it, I've worked my ass off to get here. So I will die to get my hands on that fucking belt.
So much for a PG show.
Get out of here with that.
And if you dare stand in my way, just know there's a price to pay when you mess with evil, mother-loving gay. Thank you.
Shots fired, Johnny Torres.
How many times Top Shelf Troy has the importance of capturing the Limitless Wrestling World Championship? It's been placed as the final bullet point on the resume before we head on to bigger things. Ask Christian Casanova, ask Daniel Garcia, and potentially waiting in the wings in the armor, ask the dime piece Aaron Rourke.
His brethren at Creative Pro, the very first Limitless Wrestling champion, Maxwell Jacob Friedman. Maybe you've heard of him.
Yes.
Is life getting rather dull these days? Ready for something new? Then find something old and out of this world at Maine Vintage Toys. We've got it all. Incredible vintage toys, spanking brand new toys, the greatest sports cards, collecting supplies, and even nostalgic candy. What more could you ask for? Your old toys have been waiting for you to come back and play like the good old days, only better. Because now you can have every toy you ever wanted. So jump in the back car and warp speed your way to Maine Vintage Toys at 650 Main Street, South Portland, Maine, and get your vintage on.
For Christ's sake, don't you understand? Americans love television. They love wrestling. They love sports and violence. So what do? We give them what they want.
From the depths of the bad man, with a gun and a knife and a waistband, went to war with the devil and Shaitan. He wore a bad toupee and a spray tan, so high now hoping that I land on a Thai stick moving through Thailand. On the radio heard a plane hijack, government did that like they cook crack. I move in the world of conspiracies, obey no rules, I'm doing me. Smoke kush transported to the airport, customs found a joint in my passport. Full cash and I gave him what he asked for. God damn it, it's a motherfucking miracle. Small bride made it back into America, hit Uber and maneuvered out the area. Rhyme animal, pit bull terrier, rap terrorist, terrorized, paired up. Brought gas in the matches to flare it up. Militant Michael, psycho, on any ally or rival. Born black, that's dead on arrival. My job is to fight for survival in spite of these all lives matter as wifo.
This is spiritual warfare that you have been dealing with. This is not a fight that you have been dealing with flesh and blood, but this is a fight against principalities and evildoers and unclean spirits.